Welcome back, everybody, to Hytale. I am the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to probably go after Thorium, I think. That is the plan. I did go out and do some off-camera resource gathering. And so, as a part of that process, I have quite a bit of hide that I went to the desert biome to gather up. Yeah, let's put that in there. Also, on the backpack thing, I actually accessed the backpack from here. One of you guys mentioned in the comments that it hadn't added more to my inventory. So, yeah, so this is how I accessed the backpack. And you know what? Can I put, just out of curiosity, can I put my ammunition in here? And, you know, still use it? Let's see. If we put that away... Yeah. Oh, no, you can't. Interesting. Okay. So you have to keep the ammo in your own inventory. Yeah, I went out and gathered a bunch of thorium. And so we have... I guess I already smelted it. Where did I put that? Yeah, I have 27 thingies of thorium now. But the main reason I went to the desert was to farm up more hide. But, you know, I found the thorium while I was there, too. And, of course, we'll do that on camera, too. Let's put... Oh, yeah, we got to put the hide in there. I'm a little scatterbrained today. I have been... The last couple of days I've been really sick with a nasty cold, but I think I'm on the downhill side of it now, so I kind of felt like shit. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to decide if I want to start farming yet or not. The reason... What do I have here? I've got meat skewers, yeah. The reason I wouldn't is because this is not... I'm not planning on this being my permanent base. But, I mean, we could just start doing some farming here, and then when we move, right? So maybe we will. Let's do that. Let's get going on some farming. So we're going to go over here, and let's make ourselves a hoe. And... I was told... Oh, and by the way, I do have a server running now, and I did my first live stream yesterday on Sunday with some friends. If any of you would like to play on that server, you are welcome to do so. You just have to be a member of my Discord and agree to the terms, which, you know, to sum it up, means don't be a dick. So yeah, you're welcome to do that. Currently, it's a 10-slot server, but I'm willing to expand it to more if we have enough people that are interested. Just get on the Discord, and I do have a Hytale channel on there, and you can ask there and, you know, get the connection info. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, so one of my friends I was playing with said that with the watering can, you can accomplish the same effect as planting the crops next to a water block, which basically allows them to grow faster. And since we don't... Well, we are pretty close to the river here. But since this is going to be kind of a temporary setup, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that. And if we look in here, the only... Well, yeah, we could do veggie skewers or wild berry. But this requires lettuce, right? So I think lettuce should be one of the first things that will grow. Plus, we need lettuce to upgrade this farmer's workbench as well. I don't think that taming is currently in the game. It's planned. As far as I know, anyways, it's planned, but I don't think it's actually implemented quite yet. So let's take a look and see what seeds we currently have. So we have corn, we have 9 lettuce, and 2 wheat. We might as well just use what we currently have to get started, I think. And just trying to see if I have... I don't think I have any more in these other crates here as terms of seed. Well, we do have wheat, but that's actual wheat. Oh yeah, this is I guess my food crate now. All right, so because I'm doing this single player series and am going to start doing the multiplayer series, I'm probably going to get mixed up on occasion on what the hell's going on, but that's okay. So why don't let's just have our garden be in this area here. And I'm not going to get super fancy with it because, again, this is a temporary base. One thing I might... Oh, yeah, right. Let's make a shovel. I want to do that. So we do that in the blacksmith's anvil, I think. No, we do that in the workbench. Right? Yeah. So let's make a shovel. You know, we might as well make ourselves a thorium pickaxe with the thorium that I have. Okay, and then I will... Well, I'll probably keep the iron pickaxe in my inventory as a backup pick. I'm not going to upgrade to a thorium hatchet right now. So, how much thorium do I have left? I've got 21. Probably the next thing would be to start working on armor or weaponry. We could, for example... Oh, right, we've got to upgrade... Yeah, we got to upgrade this bench, which we can do, actually. 20, 32... Yeah, let's do it. Okay, nice. So, let's make some thorium daggers. So we can make thorium and cobalt daggers with this tier of bench. Beautiful. And then we'll keep the iron daggers as backups. Okay. And we still have 15 more thorium. What would it take to... Okay, do we have... Yeah, we have everything we need to upgrade this. Oh, I did go into the azure biome and got some of the azure logs. Yeah, so let's upgrade that. That was part of why I was gathering a bunch of resources so we could do these upgrades. Okay, so to make a thorium chest piece, we don't have enough ingots for that. Okay, so we could instead... We could make a helm, and that would leave us 4... Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so... This gives us 12 health and 6 projectile, 15 poison. Oh, nice. The poison resistance is good. So 6, 15, 6 versus only 5 and 5 and 9. So yeah, that's a nice upgrade. So we'll keep this as a backup helmet. And we'll throw this into here. Get some resources back. Go 2 copper ore. And one of these. Nice. Okay, burnt dirt. Let's grab the dirt block. And we'll go out here. And what I want to do, I think I want to keep the garden on this level, which means we're going to want to fill in this. So we got to go... I'd like to fill the dirt in probably along here. So we need to go somewhere else and dig some dirt up. So why don't we go over here? And yeah, let's dig this little section up here. Okay. So the cool thing about the shovel is we can dig, it looks like 4 blocks at a time and very quickly. So I love it. That should be good enough. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Just so we have light. No reason to do this in the dark. Something that I realized I could do in the settings is if you go to gameplay, enable utility quick swap. This basically allows you to swap your offhand just by tapping Z rather than having to bring up the radial wheel first. So that's really nice. I don't know if that's new or if it's been there all along and I just, missed it the first time. But yeah, that's nice. Nice little setting to be able to do. Let's get our hoe out. And let's leave like a 2-block space between the building and the first garden. Oh, okay, so we right-click for the hoe. And I'm not... we don't need to make this really large. for starting. So let's just maybe use this much of an area here. Okay, we'll start with that. Now, do we have the same issue that we would have in Minecraft, whereas if I jump on this block, does it mess it up? Doesn't appear to. Okay. Does not appear to. Alright, we're going to try an experiment here. Let's go down to the water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant one something or other, maybe lettuce there. And we're also going to go here and to dip this in the... wait, how do I fill this? Oh. It's full. Okay, I didn't realize it. I was expecting to actually do a scoop. So, alright, let's take one lettuce seed and plant it here. And then let's also plant a lettuce seed here and then water it. And my expectation is that this will grow as quickly as this lettuce down here. Over here. Because I just want to confirm that the watering can has the same effect as just planting something right next to the water. Now, granted, it's still going to be more convenient to plant next to the water because then I don't have to use a watering can. But it's good to know if, you know, they do have the same effect. My guess is that they will, but, you know, I want to test this to make sure. All right, now let's go ahead and plant all of the lettuce that we currently have. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. And then we can plant, we got 2 thingies of corn, and we have 2 thingies of wheat. Just plant those right there. Okay. So that just now popped. Oh. So does this suggest that the watering can is better than planting next to the water? Okay, that's weird. I would have expected this to pop at the same time. In fact, we planted this even a couple of seconds before we planted the other one. Here's another question. Is that actually watered? See, it's not turning dark. So it's like that's not even watered. I wonder if it's because this isn't soil. All right, you know, I'll tell you what. Let's put an actual soil block here. I'll bet you that's what the issue is. Okay, and then if I hoe it, does it turn dark like it's next to water? It doesn't. That's really weird. You see, this should be a darker color. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. But you can obviously see that this lettuce is growing way faster than this lettuce. And you can also see that this is darker. You know what, though? It still looks like... It's hard to tell when they're not right next to each other, but this kind of has a wet look to it, but... Yeah, but see, these are nowhere near the water, and it's all the same color. So it's like these aren't getting watered for some reason. Is it because it doesn't have a seed in it? Maybe it has to have a seed in it. Yeah, not sure. Not sure about that. But obviously, the watering can, you know, works way better than not having it. You know, 2.5 times better, in fact. And I watered. Okay, there they go. See, yeah, so they're now popping. And I guess lettuce has a different grow rate than, what was this? Oh, wheat. Yeah. Okay, well, since we have the watering can, we might as well. Oh, is rain gonna? Will rain water the crops? You would think so. Excuse me. Let's just wait a second and see if these blocks turn wet. It doesn't look like it unless we just need to wait a little bit longer. That doesn't make any sense. Rain should water the blocks. Yeah, it does not appear to be doing that, though. I'm going to wait a couple more moments just to see what happens. All right, so the corn just popped up to the next level. That seems to grow really fast, even faster than the lettuce. But the rain is not doing anything. Okay, well, I don't understand that. You'd think it should, and maybe it will eventually. Okay, if we go back down here and I water this, yeah, see, now it is watered. So for whatever reason that I can't understand, these blocks are not getting watered even though they're right next to water. So that might be a bug, or I'm doing something wrong, maybe. Maybe they have to have seeds in them first to register. Who knows? Who knows, man? Anyway, let's continue on here. We've got a venom sac and some heavy hide waiting for us across the river. So let's deal with those guys. We should run over to the temple and turn in our memories too. I wonder if the golem respawns. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, he does. Look at that. Okay. Well, we've got a full charge for him. Oh, that was cool. Oh, shit. Well, that's cool that he respawns, because now we have a slow but steady source of emeralds. One thing we're going to want to get from this dude is these recipes. They cost Caesar salad. They cost greater essences of life, but once we get into some pretty significant farming, those will come fairly easily. All right. 38 memories. Okay, so that got us to 50 memories unlocked. Morph potions. Oh yeah, we need to make an alchemist workbench and an arcanist workbench. 3 more decorative chests and 4 eternal seeds at the farmer's workbench. Plus we can have another teleporter. Okay. In terms of teleporters, if we built those now, can we pick them up and reuse them in another location? Probably would be able to do that. Guess the only way for me to find that out, fairly soon is to just try it and see what happens. But let's go back to the base and see if we have what we need to make the Arcanist bench and or the Alchemist bench. Yeah, man, you'd think this downpour of rain would water these blocks. Oh, those have gone fallow. I guess that probably just happens over time if there's nothing planted there. Very interesting. Okay. All right, crops are still growing. So note to self, don't bother tilling soil that you're not going to plant in, because you're just wasting the durability on your hoe. Let's see. We want to put the heavy hide. And what do I have in there? Medium. And I'll put the rest of the light hide in there later. Okay, so what do we need to make the Arcanist and Alchemist bench? So this needs more thorium ingots and... Oh, we're going to have to go kill some more skellies. And this needs gold, which I don't think we can find until we get, like, to a forest biome. We might... I'm sure you can run across it, but it's ultra rare. Okay. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to go back to the desert, desert biome, basically. And we're gonna start gathering up a bunch of thorium because we need that not only to upgrade some workbenches. We need it to upgrade this workbench. I guess we don't upgrade that bench. We'll need it for this one, that one, and also, we need to upgrade all of our armor to thorium and the rest. Yeah, probably. Yeah, the rest of our tools and weapons. I mean, ultimately, yeah, we do want to do that. Because why not, right? That's just part of the progression. So yeah, we will eventually make a thorium hatchet. We already made the pickaxe, so we're good to go there. So I'm going to get all of this stuff organized, and then I'm going to set out, and I will meet you guys when we hit the desert biome, which is to the south of us. You'll notice that, I went through all through here, and I found another bed. And you can actually have multiple beds on the map. And so I renamed this one Desert. My assumption is that when we die, we can choose which one to spawn at, I think. But I don't know that for sure. We won't be able to test that theory until our next death. And hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon. Okay, so I'll see you guys down in the desert here in just a little bit. All right, guys, we are now in the desert. Our main goal here is to look for thorium. And we do need to watch out for the flying wasp mobs, because those guys kind of hurt. They will bombard you with some pretty potent poison. So those guys up there we have to watch out for. And that's where the crossbow really comes in handy. We need to continue killing skellies because we need more linen for upgrades and stuff. So let's do that. And what we want to do is, kind of look back. There's some thorium right there. We want to look in the hills, but we also will go down into some caves where we'll, of course, typically find even more of it. Yeah, I see you, bub. That's a tortoise camel. So let's aggro this guy and get rid of him right now so he doesn't pester us later. Oh, nice shooting, Tex. Jesus. All right. Let's take this to help counteract the poison. And, yeah, I'm looking for those there. Okay. And those dudes drop sturdy chitin, which we need also for upgrades and other crafting purposes. Let's move over to where we saw this thorium. There we go. One little thingy of it right on the edge. Okay. Oh, that's a new critter. You are a flamingo. Nice. Is that... Oh, that looks like that might be a new snake that I haven't discovered yet. What? The hell? Seriously? Cactus bottom. Wow. I didn't realize there were sentient cactuses. All right, where did I see that snake? I saw a red snake somewhere over here. Where did he go? We could go down into that cave system. The only thing is, I don't want to be in a cave system that's really close to the forest, because it might move us back into the forest. Like a mud pool or something. Oh, there's the snake right there. Let's see if we've discovered you yet. You must be... Oh, you're like a rattlesnake. Oh, shit. Did he's... Oh, no, it's those guys. Damn it, I hate those things. 2 of them. Not good. Load up. Okay. Yeah, load up. All right. Yeah, you got to really watch them things, man. They are bad news. At first I thought it was the snake that had spit at me, like, you know, spitting cobra kind of idea. All right. Where'd that snake go? Here, let's make sure this is loaded. There he is down there. Okay, so we've discovered him. Because it didn't do the little, whoops, tooltip thingy. I suppose we... Okay, where are we at? Yeah, as long as we don't head north, we could probably go down into this cave system here. So let's take one more of those, and then we'll get this out. And, oh, there's some thorium right there. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm not going to worry too much about leaving a breadcrumb trail, just because we can dig our way out when we're finished. So let's just go down and see what there is to see. That wood? Seems like it. This is yeah, we'll grab iron too. Might as well. We still need more iron and copper for upgrades. You know, like crafting station upgrades. Alright, let's go this way. I don't, like I said, I'm not really too terribly concerned about exactly where we're going, as long as we keep running into thorium in particular, but iron and copper is fine too. The deeper down we go, the more dangerous it gets, but the more ore we get too, which is to be expected. We want to be... I'm curious, what is this wood? Dry log. You know what? I think we need this for something. Like for one of the upgrades. Well, let's grab it. Okay, we got more iron here. Got all of that. And this dead end's down here. Okay. Let's get more dry wood. I'd like to get... where is that? Yeah, I'd like to get 100 of those in total, because I think that's typically what the upgrades require. Maybe? Are any of you bad bats? No, you guys aren't bad bats. Could get you for the hide, though. What's this? That's a new... Oh, shit! He's not very friendly. Sturdy chitin. Yeah, let's get you, because I think you give us light hide. Or medium hide. Even better. Alright. I'm using the sword in here because that way we can keep the light out. Another one. And plus, you know, we can also, if we get into a tighter situation, we can use our shield. So we will make a thorium sword when we have the resources to do so. Yeah, there's another thingy of it up there and up there. Nice. What's this? Oh, more hide. All right, nice. All right, let's go back this way. No, we don't actually need those mushrooms. You will give us light hide, which we also need. Yeah, I'm starting to think the update messed something up with the power attacks because it just doesn't work as consistently as it did before the update. I haven't heard if there's a known issue with that, but I haven't really looked for that either. That's a cobra. Guess we've already discovered him, though. See, it started to charge and then it stopped and just... Is it a proximity thing? See, I'm holding the mouse button down. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that and see. Or if you guys happen to know, let me know in the comments if that's a known issue. Because one of my buddies that I was playing with on the server yesterday said he was also having a similar problem. So it's not just, you know, me. Like, at first I thought maybe my mouse wasn't working right or something. Okay, there's some thorium there. And we also have a rat. See, I'm holding the mouse button down and he's not power attacking. What the fuck, man? Something's definitely not working. But, you know, early access, they said there's going to be issues, so I'm not upset about it. Mostly I just want to know if that's what's going on. It does make things a little bit more dangerous, though, too, when you can't rely upon your power attack. More dangerous and more exciting, I guess. Some iron there. There doesn't seem to be much copper down here. It's mostly iron and thorium, which is probably, you know, the way it's supposed to be in this particular biome. Up this way. That? No, that can't be a lava biome because it's too high. Yeah, see, he's not power attacking. Now he is. Oh shit, there's a scorpion down there. I think, wasn't there some thorium back here, or maybe it was the wood that I saw. Yeah, we were here because I was looking. That's probably just an area with some glowing crystals or something. Because, again, I don't think we're down far enough for lava. If I press F7, it tells us we're at 91 Y coordinate. So 0, I'm assuming, is probably bedrock. I haven't actually been to bedrock yet in the game. Okay, let's go deal with that scorpion. Oh, I guess we have goblins here. Shit. Come on, shoot. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, it stops. Why is it doing that? Pissing me off, man. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I get it. It's just... my main concern is that that kind of thing can get us killed. But it is what it is. How many of those do we have now? We have 41. Okay. Let's go this way. Let's get this loaded so it's... well, okay. One thing that happens too is that the crossbow oh god. The crossbow unloads if you deselect it. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or if that's a bug. It seems to me like I should be able to load a crossbow and then sling it across my back and keep it loaded. Might shoot myself in the ass, but, you know, it should work, right? Am I right? And now we're getting deep. Oh, have we already been down here? What's the coordinates? We are at 56. My eyeballs weren't finding the right number there. You're not nice, larva fucker. I kind of don't like that mobs spawn in behind you so quickly after you've been through the area. I think that's a little bit much. Wait a little longer before that happens. But, you know, it is what it is. There's some thorium. Okay, let's go back towards this glowing area next. Yeah, it's yellow. Looks like yellow crystals. There's some iron over there, but I don't think I'm going to worry about the iron. We do have copper. Yeah. Still need copper too, so we'll grab that. Silver! Look at that! Nice! I think that's the first silver ore we found. Very cool. Alright. Can be smelted into a silver ingot at the furnace. Love it. Okay, we've reached a dead end here, but we do have more iron right here. Alright, I think we're going to head back out of the caves and go deeper into the desert, and we'll probably hit another cave further in. Looks like we probably want to go this way. So I'll meet you guys back up at the surface. So with the new, or the ability, I guess I should say, for mantling, we can just pretty much dig straight up and then hit this block here, and then we can just kind of keep popping up like this, so it's pretty easy to get out. Yeah, I guess we weren't down that deep. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. And it's nighttime, that sucks. How far away is my bed? It's quite a ways away. Damn near as far away as our normal bed. Is this something different? That's a red glowing mushroom. Yeah, I don't think we need that right now. I also am going to... let's take the dry wood and we'll put it up there, and full stacks of ore can go up there. Full stacks really of anything can go up there. So that's a really nice use for the backpack. Maybe we'll even throw a couple of stacks of arrows there too. I don't want to put them all up there because I don't want them to run out right in the thick of battle. Sandstone cobble, I'm going to hang on to that for now. Just because it's, well, yeah, if we have to throw something out, we'll throw that out. Red sandstone cobble. Don't care about white sand or dry dirt. Or sandstone rubble. I don't know what we use cactus bottoms for, so I'm throwing that out too. Okay, so let's see. We want to kind of just generally keep going south. And kind of explore this. Really anything in this area. I've only been down through here. I haven't really been over here. So we want to go south, southeast-ish. Let's do it. Make sure this is fully loaded. Watch the skies for those wasp things. They are probably the most dangerous thing in the desert so far that I've run into. You're not one of those living cactus bastards, are you? And we do want to keep our eyes peeled on the mountain sides for thorium as well. The big canyon, man. Look at that. That is cool. There's one of those nightcrawler dudes that drops void, essence of the void. Got what looks to be copper up there. We might as well grab it. It's going to be easy to get to and a decent amount of copper. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, let's go down here. Grab this piece first. And I guess... why don't we bridge across, or can we just jump across? Yeah. That is so useful, man. That mantling. Really glad they have that in the game. And it's fun, too. Oh, what's that? Blue stuff. Probably just blue crystal. Let's go check it out anyway. I think... oh, a zephyr. Okay. So we got a zephyr and cyan crystal shards. I don't know what those things are used for. But, you know, I'm sure we'll find out eventually, right? Okay, so what do we want to do? That is a really tall mountain. I think we're going to go back this way and go around the canyon. Okay, come on, get up there. There you go. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. What's that thing? Oh, that's one of those Cthulhu guys. Like Beholder. Dungeons and Dragons monster kind of thing. He's too far away for us to mess with. There is a wasp. Let's watch out for him. Such a deep canyon. Son of a bitch. I didn't even notice him there. Yeah, there's a new critter here. What is it? It's a skrill. He drops light hide. Okay, let's kill this guy. Get out of here, cactus asshole. Nice. Little explosive bolt. Nice, he dropped the void heart. Okay, I've got 2 of those now. Take that. Oh, what's this thing? Some big ass meaty. Oh, he just fell in a hole. There he is. Come on, fire! Damn it, Jim. Oh, he dropped the void heart too. Okay. I don't know what the hell that thing is, but he did. That's just a little POI over there. I don't think there's anything in those places. They're probably a work in progress, maybe? Last time I checked, you can't open the door. Or you can, but yeah, you get the work in progress thing. I don't know what that thing is way over there. Got a desert assassin guy. Come at me, bro. Well, now my daggers seem to be working. For now, anyway. That's an azure fern. I think we need that right now. Oh, those are like bones of some ginormous creature. Oh, crocodiles! That's the first I've seen them. And a saber-tooth and a wasp. Alright, we need to discover the crocs. But I don't want to be fighting a wasp and a saber-tooth at the same time. Let's kill the wasp first. Kill the saber-tooth next. After we deal with the poison. Let's discover the crocs. Man, there's 3 saber-tooths and 3 or 4 crocs all in the same area. New memory collected. Crocodile. Okay. They really need to do something about that aggro. They should be aggroing on me from this far away. Love it. Okay. We get heavy hide, 3 heavy hide from 1 croc. That's nice. Come on, shoot. Let's grab all of this. Shoot! It's not shooting. Okay. We got a couple of wasps that way. Where are we at on the map? We're kind of right in the middle of the desert. We probably should look for a cave. Or at least be looking along the sides of the mountains for thorium. How much thorium do we have so far? 19. Okay. There's a purple blue aloe. Yeah. There's a wasp somewhere right around here. There it is. Oh god, hit him! Fuck! This is embarrassing. I gotta wait for it to reload. I was trying to fire it before it was finished reloading. You know, we managed to not actually get hit there, right? Oh, something else hit shooting at me? Yeah, something shot an arrow at me. I don't know where it came from. Weird. Maybe there's a dude up on this rock thingy. I don't see anyone up there. Alright, what happened to that wasp? He's right there. Essence of the... Oh, he got killed on a cactus, whatever it was. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Well, let's start walking along these mountains here, looking for thorium. I think there's some right up there. Nice. The first priority with the thorium when we get back is, there's some up there, is to make the Arcanist bench. So that way we can make portals. Start making portals. So it's morning. That's a beautiful thing. What is this? A storm sapling. Okay. Again, probably not something we want to mess with right now. Is this an actual cave? No. There's some bad guys. Just a dippity-doo down into the mountain there. How we doing on arrows? Yeah, let's pull these down. I don't care about extra of that. Do we have anything else that's in a full stack yet? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Crossbow works great when it decides to actually shoot. Look at that view. Gorgeous. Alright, so it's kind of difficult to spot... No, there's some thorium. Any thorium that might be over that way. There's some iron too. Looks like there might be a cave down there, which we could go into. More iron and thorium. Just looking along the edge of the cliff here. All right, let's, ouch. Let's not do that. But let's go down. What we're going to do is we're going to go across over to that cave. This must be like, oh my god, look at that scorpion. Is that a bigger than normal scorpion? What is this, just mud? Oh, no, that's actual water. Just muddy water. Interesting. Let's get out of here. He's taking damage. How's he taking damage? I don't know. Was he maybe drowning or something? Oh, that's yeah, that's another temple. In fact, we might as well go in there and turn in our thingies, our memories. And then we'll hit that cave right there. There's some thorium right up that way. And we also have a wasp. Deal with him. I'm shooting above him too much. Didn't have the right trajectory. Is that iron? No, that's not iron. Here's some more dry wood. Let's grab that. Those just give sticks, so we don't need to worry about that. Now, are we gonna have a different golem in here? That's kind of a cool, excuse me, wardrobe. Let's grab that. Don't see any other chests up here. Alright, let's make sure we're fully healed. We're going to need to repair our crossbow pretty soon, too. I don't know if he's a different golem or... Well, let's switch to our shield. Okay, let's look around in here before we go into temple. Let's see if there's any loot. That's cool looking. Nice little fence, turquoise fence decoration thingy. This place doesn't seem to have any chests like the other one did. The other one, first one we went to had like something like 3 chests in it. Weird. Okay. Let's grab the torches. Those are cool, but I don't know that I want to grab them. I don't really care about the candles. Alright, let's go. You probably are the same dude, right? Meat pie recipe, pumpkin pie. But I guess it doesn't matter because they do change up after a while. 8 memories. Okay, so we're getting close to 2 maximum teleporters. So not too much further. These are all the reptiles we have discovered. We've discovered all of these predators. Hyena. Livestock. Antelope. Armadillo. Boar. Boar piglet. Camel. Bunny. Chicken. Chick. Cow. Calf. Doe. Stag. Goat. Kid. Moosehorn. Those are the things I've been calling yaks. Pig, ram, rabbit, piglet, ram, lamb, sheep, and lamb, skrill, turkey, warthog, warthog, piglet. So, they called the turkey livestock instead of putting them in the avian category, which is interesting. A brown owl, tetrabird, a vulture. These are the fish: bluegill, catfish, minnow, and rainbow trout. Mythic, nothing there. Whoops. We already looked at the avians. Abyssal. Somehow or another I have discovered a moray eel and I don't remember doing it. Earthen golem, and we just killed the sand swept. Okay, so we did get credit for that. Nice. Undead. Skeleton archmage. Don't know where I ran into him at. Skeleton fighter. Skeleton mage. We have run into those. Skeleton assassin, guard, scout, and soldier. Okay. Quebecs, Quebec rootling, sapling, seedling, sproutling. Nice. Critters. Cacti, frog, gecko, silk larva, meerkat. Where did I find him at? Mole rat, mouse, rat, scorpion, magma snail, cobra, marsh snake, rattlesnake, spider, cave spider, squirrel. All right. Void spawn, void crawlers, void eye, void larva, void spawn. That's that big guy we killed earlier. Goblin lobber, goblin miner, goblin scrapper. A skerrick louse and a skerrick seeker. Okay, those are the things I've been calling wasps. Don't like them. Yeah, we already looked at livestock. We looked at predators, void taken, trork, and reptiles. All right, nice. Fun. I like that. I like it. Okay, so let's see. We have some thorium up here. Let's go grab that before we go. Oh, there's some right here too. Let's grab that before we go into the cave. And then there was some up here as well. Oh, nice little vein of it, man. Got 5 pieces. Does that give us a full stack? Yes, it does. Okay, so let's move the full stack into our thingy. And yeah, we could keep the extra pick in there. Let's bring the arrows down. All right, back into the mines. Oh, really? It dead ends here? Oh, man. That sucks. Okay. Okay, well, it looked like there was maybe a cave over this way. There's a hyena. Is that an actual cave, though? I don't know. We could go into that cave. This is where my bedroll is. Right there. All right, let me look here. Yeah, maybe we go back and hit that other cave way over on the other mountainside. I tell you what, though, guys, I think we're going to wrap up this episode here. And I'm just going to go into that cave and get as much more thorium as I can. And I'll keep the recorder running in case anything real significant happens in there. But, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video. And we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.